and dear guests, and ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for this opportunity, and it is my privilege to be here this evening. And this is an opportunity even to introduce myself. I'm Vijaya, I'm coming from India, settled here this past 5 years. But I would like to talk about my journey back from India to this cosmopolitan city, London. To tell you frankly, I make journey every day from culture to culture. That is the beauty of London. And back home, since my childhood, I'm an engineer. I studied in one of the top engineering colleges. And to getting admission is very difficult in India, and a lot of competition because of population. And I'm from South India. Every 500 miles, the culture changes, the food habits, the religions, the values, everything totally different. So adopting within India itself is not that easy for being an Indian. But the beauty is, in India, what I found is everyone is a patriot. They love their country a lot, even if they move out of the country. Then after that, I started working for multinational companies, especially into IT industry. You find most of the majority of the software giants from India, because we are passionate about technology. That's why you find even in Silicon Valley, most of the people are from Indian origin. And even we do love the cultural aspects as well. The reason is the British invaded us in the past, and they ruled us almost 200 years. When I studied in my childhood, in my books, they talk all rubbish about British people. But one day, in my office, I'm executing all the projects from London. And I'm getting a very small amount of salary, working for longer hours. That triggered me, why should I not travel to that other place and see the world? So then I started on my own, taking a visa, and I moved over here to this country. I used to watch English movies. Charlie Chaplin is my favorite. And I used to see his hat, wearing an umbrella, as well as a hand stick, and nice English coat. That's my favorite attire. But and in order to wear that attire, in India it is very hot and humid, and it is not possible over there. So that is, and I thought of doing those kind of things over here. That is my initial push. The day when I landed in Heathrow 5 years ago, it is raining. And I thought that it will be like this the whole day. And in the afternoon I see little sunrise, and in the evening I see it is very cold. And I was shocked, and I realized this is the reason why he is wearing the coat as well as the umbrella all together. So you need it every day, these things. Second reason for me to move from India to over here is a lot of population, a lot of traffic congestion. But when I jumped into the London Underground, I realized I came to a wrong place. But again, it is back the same home. And I love my Indian food a lot, and at the same time, I mix up with people over here, and I like Italian as well as Mexican dishes. And I live in a local community where the majority of the Indians live over here. They're born and brought up over here. But I see a lot of differences. They try to completely resemble like the British. They never see the troubles and hurdles. Initially, I had a lot of hurdles in order to settle down over here. And it is easy to trust an Italian or a German over here rather than my fellow Indian over here. That's a fact. And not only that, even when I started working here, people feel these guys know very well, they work very hard and smart, but they don't see the diverse aspects of Indians. Because within India itself, you see a lot of communities, a lot of cultures. We are born and brought up with that value system here. After coming here, I really came to explore the British culture, but in London I don't find it. I see people coming from different parts of the world, Romania, Croatia, and there is a lot of learning every day, and people will be having different habits. And it is understanding people itself is also very difficult. So this made me to learn about others. And not only that, even in India, if you fell down, someone will be there to lift you up. Whereas here, you need to stand on your own. That's the beauty I like within United Kingdom. And even if you see our flag over here, I like the United Kingdom flag, because it's the Union flag of 4 different unified countries. And I used to be a patriot, but if you ask me the same question now, which country you're from, I would say I don't say any nationality. I'm a human being of global values. Because this is what is the essence required for the world to combat the problems of the future generations. If you see, we need to sustain the growth of the world to maintain the peace and harmony across the globe. If you see the conditions, we fight for so many things, especially if you see the terrorism, all these things, the religion. We fight in many aspects between developed nations and developing nations. So I would like to say strongly, instead of doing those kind of fights, better to learn from each other, pick up the best values in every system and grow together. That's what I would like to do. And even, I joined PMI over here, being a project manager. The slogan of the PMI is, good things will happen when you join PMI. So even when you're diversified, you can see the best out of the best. Thank you for this opportunity.